I know I'm a bit late to the party on this one, seeing as the update came out around a week ago, but I thought it was worth talking about anyway. You may have noticed that recently, I've been trying to make more casual War Thunder videos, and that was a deliberate choice. I feel like I've voiced most of my issues with the game, and the updates haven't been too bad recently, but Update Danger Zone changed that. Danger Zone not only broke a ton of things, it broke them so hard that it makes the game borderline unplayable sometimes. There are also a number of balancing and monetization concerns as well. To be honest, I think it's one of the worst updates I've experienced with the game. Let's take a look at why. First up, the broken mechanical aspects. When the update first dropped, I noticed a few odd graphical glitches. These random lines would appear and start jittering around. Eventually I realized that these were tracks, probably from destroyed tanks. I didn't think much of it. It was a bit distracting, sure, but this kind of thing wasn't exactly new. Graphical glitches already happened occasionally in War Thunder, but they were pretty rare. As time went on, it became clear this glitch was not the same. It happened pretty much every other match, but it still wasn't as bad as the other bugs I would encounter later. I don't know if any of you guys had a similar issue, but my screen would start flashing. Objects would pop in and out rapidly. It reminded me a lot of an EEG, the test where they flash lights in your face to see if you're epileptic. It was extremely distracting, and kinda painful to look at. I have a clip save where you can see it happen, but I don't want to give any of you guys a seizure. It's not a great experience to get flashbanged. In one instance, this bug happened when I was trying to shoot a martyr that was capping a point. I could vaguely see the buildings surrounding him, but only when part of his vehicle showed up, the exhaust effect. Needless to say, I did not score a hit. He didn't die and he capped the point. So I don't think the bug is an issue with my hardware, especially since every other game works perfectly fine. But that's not all. There's a third bug that happens when your barrel is damaged. The normal position for the gun camera is directly in front of the barrel, but with this glitch, the broken barrel model is somehow placed ahead of it. This obviously blocks your vision, which is pretty annoying. I know at least a few people have experienced this one. With all these graphical bugs combined, the game is pretty annoying to play overall, but they're compounded by the sound issues that have cropped up as well. Well, I shouldn't really say cropped up, because they already existed beforehand, it's just that they've become much worse with the new update. There's always been an issue in War Thunder where tanks simply do not make noise. They do make noise eventually, but by that point you're already dead. I talked about this in greater detail in the sound problem video, but here's the gist of it. If the vehicle is approaching you too quickly, the sound won't start playing in time. At least that's one reason it can happen. I'm not exactly sure what Gaijin changed with this update, but this bug has become alarmingly frequent, and it appears to happen with certain vehicles more than others. You would think that since the King Tiger is slow, it couldn't approach fast enough for it to happen often, but I've had King Tiger sneak up on me without making a single sound at least 3 times. Some of the new sounds do play correctly, it's just that they're innately way too quiet. Also, do any of you guys swear you can hear a tank vaguely off to your left, but it's just your own engine or track noise? I have this happen to me all the time, and I thought I was going crazy, but some other people have had this happen as well. In terms of balance, the update isn't too great either. 3 NATO countries receive premium top-tier MBTs, with America getting the M1A1 AIM, Germany getting a 2A4 with Camo netting, and Britain getting a Challenger. It's bad enough when one top-tier premium gets added, and tanks the win rates of that nation. But considering how dominant Russia already was, NATO win rates have plummeted. At the time of making this, my aim is a win rate of 35%, and instead of nerfing cosmetic bushes, Gaijin added more of them instead. Napalm was also added, and it seems a lot like dozer blades, basically a useless mechanic. Napalm is an anti-personnel weapon. It's not very effective against tanks, at least not when dropped from an aircraft, so it seems like a waste of development resources. So yeah, overall not a great update. It seems like with each new update, the game becomes even more of a cash grab, which is very unfortunate because I do enjoy it at its core. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.